Warning: this podcast contains content not suitable for younger audiences, or older audiences, or anyone really. Run while you still can. We're the hapless heroes. You'll crit your pants at our prices. Hello and welcome to the Hapless Heroes podcast. My name is Dave, and I will be your host and dungeon master for this evening. We'll go ahead and start our intros. To my left, we have Zach playing Paradil.
Hello.
We've got Francesco playing Felix Fizzlebottom.
I have a plan.
We've got James playing Hoblet the Smasher.
Evening, friendos.
And we have Mike playing Lord and Captain Quinn Southwind.
At your service.
Tonight, Ezra won't be joining us for this session due to some real-life work stuff he has going on, so he'll pick back up with us later. So to start, we have arrived at or near the Runner House on the west side of the city of Tarantis.
Oh, yeah, we're drinking.
It's evening. Drinking is going on.
All right.
Drink.
A nice calm before the storm. Or the calm before more calm.
I'm pretty sure that's like the first episode we've ever ended on a high note.
Mm-hmm.
It should happen more often.
It doesn't, though.
I don't think so. We at the end of one episode we had a manor that was pretty good.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you kind of murdered your way there and covered up high treason and
the queen emasculated Hoblet pretty badly as well.
I guess
I don't recall that.
It's relatively high note.
Yeah.
Comparatively.
And this is a man who pays a great deal of attention to his level of masculation. He'd know.
So do we? I'm looking around the tavern here,
Yeah.
the Runner House. Wait, where
This
are we
is-
in the Runner House?
You are in the Runner House in
All right.
West Tarantis.
I'm gonna look around. See
There's
if I
a rumor
can,
of a Runner House in East Tarantis as well.
It's a big city. But
This is the biggest city in the world.
So there's a possible second runner house, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is just what you've overheard from the, from the chatter and hear little bits about, Tarantis East.
Okay.
But it's a big city, and to kind of recap, so it's circular around the bottom of the bay, and it kind of, streets go out in spokes and wheels kind of going around.
Okay.
And there's that giant pillar of light in the center of the city or something like that. I remember
Yeah.
you mentioning. Yeah.
Yes. So you guys are near, because they actually go degrees by how far out you are. So you are 270 by 2 miles.
And to recap, we're here for a jewel heist.
You are here for a jewel heist.
Yeah, and we didn't, after going back and listening back to when we initially got this contract, we got almost no information. All we know is that it's some lord that we're stealing this from who has some unpronounceable draconic name, and we were going to inquire more about it here.
Yep.
Here is in the runner house.
Well, you can
Let's
start
do it.
with the Runner House, yes.
Which we're at.
I'm gonna look around, see if I can spot any familiar faces, because if we're in the biggest city in the world,
Right. Maybe one of us bumps into somebody we know.
It's worth a check at least. Yes, Felix knows somebody from the project, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Another project scientist. You've met her once or twice. I think maybe had lunch with her once.
Ooh.
What's her name?
Couldn't close the deal, huh, Felix? Lunch with her once. That's code for shot
Yeah.
down.
Her name, let's see.
Should it be the one that Sarah submitted to us?
Yes.
Hold on a sec. It's Persephone Orion.
Persephone Orion. Absolutely. That's
All right.
So yes.
Thanks, Sarah.
So yes, an old acquaintance, Persephone Orion from the project, seems to be with a band of other people, maybe another runner band over at the other end of the bar, doing a little bit of having fun and carousing.
Well, I'm going to go take my drink and carouse with them and, say, hello, Persephone. It's been some time.
Frank, was it?
Oh.
Frank,
That's gotta hurt.
Francis. Felix! My gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so bad with names.
It's okay. It's been a while.
It's so good to see another project scientist here.
Yes. What brings you to Tarantis?
Well, we got to get out in the field every now and again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I had to get off that desert island, so I've joined up with this group here. And going to do a little bit of work up north.
Oh, yeah?
I'd say northwest, out by the Derekine Protectorate to do a job.
Okay. Sounds good.
It was so good seeing you again.
Yeah, it was great to see you, too. Well, I'll leave you guys to your drinks. My companions and I are also on a project of our own.
Oh, fantastic. I hope it goes well.
I hope so, too. But it's okay.
Yeah.
As an aside to Felix, Paradil sort of like nudges him and maybe implies that, would this be a person we can trust to inquire as to how to get started on our...
She didn't even know my name.
Okay.
But thank you for Persephone. I hope we run into each other again.
You missed a classic opportunity to fuck her name up on the way out.
Oh.
No,
That's
because
exactly
he's a
how you
bigger
play
man,
that.
even though he's 3 foot nothing.
Not even 3 foot. I'm like 2'11".
He could have negged her a little bit.
Right. Gotta throw
What are
that
you
shade
gonna
back.
do? You gonna wear a fucking stovepipe hat and do some peacocking next?
Yeah, big time.
I only
Big
throw
time.
shade
Well,
at
yeah,
people who
you'd do
deserve
that
it.
anyway.
I only throw shade at people who deserve it.
All right.
Okay, Frank.
Yes, like really small people.
All right, back to drinking.
So she signs off with some, I don't know. I feel like down at the project they'd have some sort of scientific goodbye,
Like live long and prosper kind of situation.
May your experiments always properly duplicate or something. I don't
Sure,
know.
why not?
Yeah.
That's canon now.
And that's for all the nerds out there.
Yeah,
Meaning
absolutely.
all of you.
Love it.
Yeah.
So I
Your
look over.
experiments properly duplicate.
Yeah.
So I return
May
to my
all your
companions.
hypotheses be cogent.
Yes, that's perfect.
So I go back to the bar and I look over and I see Ezra is not looking so hot. What's happening with him?
He is like the opposite of hot, and maybe he got really acclimated to moving things, and now he's got whatever the opposite of sea legs are, land, ass. I don't know.
I know. I just want to address him because I feel like every time someone's not here,
That or he's drinking too much. I wonder if
Hoblet
he's...
notices that he's face down on the bar.
yeah,
So he walks over and just puts right foot under right arm, left foot under left arm, and fucking drags
wheelbarrows
Ezra.
him.
It's
No, 'cause
called
he's gonna be
ship
dragged.
lag.
You're
So he's
dragging
I'm just hawking him off the stand,
beautiful.
dragging him up to the room. I'm gonna chuck him on the bed, leave
Okay.
him with a glass of lukewarm water for the morning.
Okay.
It's what we from the high seas called ship lag.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, grown.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Lovely. So
Now-
yes.
I mean, it's kind of late, but is there anyone here that we might be able to... I mean, I know we're drinking. It's probably a poor idea to talk business while we're drinking, but
It's never a bad idea.
Is
to
there
talk
someone we can
business.
maybe get a little more details about this jewel heist from around here?
Absolutely, because this is one of the busiest runner houses in the world. It's pretty well staffed. Runners are weird people. They come and go at odd hours. It's not uncommon to see groups leaving at 10 at night or coming back at 4 in the morning, on various jobs. Some things need to get done at night.
So I guess I'll bring the contract over and maybe wherever they're receiving them and
Yep.
just talk to somebody about it.
All right, so dude working there, whose name actually is Frank.
Great.
all
He
comes
comes
around.
up. Hey, what can I do you for?
Yeah, we're just inquiring about some further details about this contract we picked up back in Erelon.
Let me take a look at that. He comes it out, reads it over. reaches into a desk, pulls out some glasses, puts them on, reads the contract over again, puts the glasses away, pulls out a magnifying glass,
Oh my God.
reads the contract again. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I even do this. I can't even read. Hey, Joey! Joey, I need you to come take a look at this. God damn it, Frank. You are as useful as a football bat. Get the hell out of here. What the fuck we even hire this guy for?
He's as
All
useless
right.
as a what?
Football bat.
What the fuck?
You better make a mean cocktail.
His uncle's the boss.
Yeah, I know what the fuck is up with that guy. All right, so all right, looks like your contact. He's got a office set up he'd like to meet you at. I'll send word ahead that you'll be able to meet him. His name is Benoit Connery.
Benoit Connery.
Conneries.
It's gotta have why the S?
Because it's not actually like Connery, like Sean Connery. It's more like Connery.
There can only be one Sean Connery impersonator here, so.
Benoit Connery.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he's got
Nice guttural R.
yeah, he's got he's gonna meet you at there's an office for let right above the top of Dr. Mudgett's chemist at 185 and 1.2. So South City.
Okay. We will follow up with him in the morning. Thank you for the information.
Fantastic. I'll make sure word's sent along. I'll meet you there.
Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
We appreciate you.
Wow. Such
And
hospitality here
He
in
turns
Tarantis.
around and gets to doing his thing.
Such hospitality.
Indeed.
I like this city.
What is the bar they go to in Star Wars on Tatooine? I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but you know, like the one
Cantina?
The Mos
That's
Eisley
kind of what I'm
Cantina.
picturing the runner house in Tarantis looking like.
You're not really far off, except instead of being like in a sci-fi setting, it's more in a late Victorian, early Edwardian steampunk setting.
Right.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Everybody's got a hat of some sort.
People do have hats. They are very much in fashion.
It's a very
in this
hatted
town.
crowd.
Hats and
Is
goggles.
that a proper term? Hatted.
Sure.
It is now.
Haberdashered?
Yeah.
Ooh, haberdashed.
I mean, we could play this.
I feel like that would be someone
like
running
that.
away from the hat shop.
Haberdashed. The robbers stole 5 hats and haberdashed.
And now all of a sudden, the Always Sunny in Philadelphia music, the gang get to haberdashing.
Beautiful.
And scene.
Well, let's get to haberdashing after a good night's rest.
A good night's
A
rest.
few more drinks, though.
Bitchin'.
The night is young.
All right. And I will make some dice rolls and come to the predetermined conclusion that Ezra will not be fit to join you guys tomorrow.
Just gonna
Bollocks.
He's a little
pet
under the weather.
missing Joe. here.
Yeah.
So he just needs a little hair of the dog then.
Where
What kind of dog?
Yeah,
I don't
mean,
know.
Like, what
At
kind
this
of breed
point,
are we
he might
talking
need the
about?
entire back half of the bitch.
Right. Hey-o.
Okay. Yeah, let's go to bed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's check out what's going on with this contract in the morning. Let's talk to Benoit Connery. And we'll go to the coordinates of, whatever the F I just wrote down.
185 at 1.2.
Yeah.
So, yes. So in the morning, I guess you would be setting out towards the...
Those coordinates, yeah.
Yeah, the office for rent above the chemist/pharmacy of Dr. M.M. Mudgett.
Creepy.
Okay. We're heading there.
Yep.
Making our way through the city. Oh, wait, do we see, because remember how we referenced it in our little full play special that there's trucks and actual motor vehicles in this town
Yeah.
powered by magic? So we're all seeing this stuff now, right?
Yeah.
Like in the streets and whatnot?
Yep.
That's crazy.
You're seeing that. You're seeing a gigantic walk out of the building going right along 180. So like north south in the city, like starting from the center is really big, like almost longhouse shaped building, like a like curved top and just long, like almost a quarter mile long building.
Wow.
You know, no less than 5-6 stories high, like one of the biggest things around.
Okay. So this long building, wait, is this the building that this doctor's...
No,
Oh.
this is on 180, and this is like almost right near the center there, like maybe a quarter mile south of the center. So at about 0.25 at 180.
What-
You are about 1.2 on 185, so maybe about a mile south of there.
Okay, what building is this then?
This is like at a four-way corner. There's some vacant lots across the street, and this on the corner is kind of like a pharmacy shop.
Okay.
Yep. And you guys are just there's like offices for rent up on the second floor.
Oh, okay.
So we're here at Dr. Mudgett's.
Yeah.
But he's just the landlord of Mr. Connery.
Yeah.
okay. Well, let's go knock on the door, I guess.
Yep. So you're knocking on the door of the pharmacy?
I mean, yeah,
or
it seems to be the only...
the door heading up? Because it's sort of like one of those side doors that you can just go
Yes.
straight.
Yeah, let's go
Yes.
up. I mean,
Yeah.
is it labeled like we know what apartment he's in or what
Yeah.
residence
it's
or
just
whatever?
the suite up there.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's go up there, maybe like just knock on the door and then
Yeah.
like see if anyone... I mean, he's expecting us, so...
Enter. Like after you knock. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were going to make that when I committed to saying it. But
Yeah.
he's not psychic,
Right. All right, yeah, we...
as far as you know.
That was unnerving.
so we walk right in.
And it's pretty sparse. We're talking like Jessica Jones' office kind of thing going on here, where it's just like a table in the middle of a room.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit austere.
Yeah, it really is. This guy doesn't really work out of here.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, Benoit, I presume.
Oui.
We were told you were told you were expecting us. We're inquiring about a contract.
Yes. It's a contract. May I see it just to make sure you are the valid bearer?
Yeah, I just unfurl it for him.
Fantastic. So, the details. Obviously, you are going to be stealing a jewel, yes?
Yes, that's about as
Okay,
much as we
we'll
know.
be giving you the address, and also the address to take the jewel to.
Okay.
You will be paid 2,500 to start, and the other 2,500 upon delivery.
I have no disagreement with that. That's great.
Fantastic.
Who is it? You're not slightly worried that we're delivering it to someone else? We're not bringing it back to this guy? You don't know who we're delivering it to?
Usually with heists, like there's like a drop point or something. Like this is not that uncharacteristic.
All right.
My
Yeah, you have to have some like separation between you and like the goings on if you're gonna hire some.
this guy might just be
some
the
jewel
facilitator.
heisters.
You know, so I'm just gonna. These are the details. We're just gonna kind of record them and
Let's go.
make our judgments along the way.
All right.
And Benoit sets to writing some things down. Okay. Here is 2 items. The address you shall be going to, and the address to deliver the goods.
Hoblet reaches out for it, but it's quickly snatched from his open hand before he can get his hands on it.
I mean, I know what you do with pieces of paper now at this point, Hoblet. So,
Read them and burn them.
right, that's not how you're supposed to do things.
What surprises me most is that he can read it.
Whoa!
And for certain definitions of read.
You still got that potion of healing, Hoblet? Oh, you're gonna need it for that sick burn.
Motherfuckers.
Okay. So, I'm assuming the top coordinate is 65,
65 degrees at 0.5 is the address for
the heist,
the heist.
and the delivery appears to be
High Water House.
oh, that's a G.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not really that sorry because you kind of seen my scrawlings on his note and how I also can't draw
Right.
because my hand-eye coordination is limited to mouse and keyboard.
Yeah. So, wait, hold on. We're delivering this to High Water House, Temple Parkway in High Rock.
Yes, that is correct. Is there going to be a problem?
No, No, that's fine.
Okay. I wish you luck.
Shit.
Bonne chance.
Goodbye. And we just kind of walk out. So I kind of, as soon as we get leave the apartment, I kind of turn to these guys and kind of whisper so guys, this is going to require us to get back to High Rock.
We don't have exactly a working relationship with the people of Valen
anyone.
right now.
This could be challenging.
Well, we still have the disguise kit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and you were given the 2,500 before you left because
Right.
that was
We
up
could just
front.
walk
So
with
the
that.
party is 2,500 gold richer.
Well,
Divided by
yes.
4.
Well, we'll share it with Ezra because he will be back eventually to help us with this. Come on, man. That guy needs a bunch of spears.
Yeah, he does. They need to lay spears.
And whatever else monks need, I guess.
All right. Who's holding his share? Because I shouldn't.
I will. Okay. Well, let's worry about the jewel first, I guess, and then we'll figure out how the heck we're going to deal with things in High Rock. Maybe we can find some way to help people forget.
There's always nighttime as well.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Well, we'll figure
Well,
it
and
out
obviously
later.
somebody in High Rock wants this jewel, so they're gonna.
They at least will
We
want
have.
to
We have. I think we can.
We can
think about
probably
that when
send
we
some
get to
word.
that point.
Well, yeah, maybe. We'll figure it out.
As long
Yeah.
as you don't mess it up again.
Listen. I don't want to hear it, Hoblet.
I'm sorry. Was Felix the one with the hammer?
You could have said no, friend.
Damn it. You know Burgundy will read whatever you put on that teleprompter.
Go
All right.
fuck yourself, Valen.
Well, let's why don't we go check out is it still daytime? Let's just go scope out this address. Not do anything, but just see what it's like. Is it like a house? Is it like a mansion? Just get an idea of the lay. We'll just walk by.
Yeah, because we can. You know how discreet we can be.
Right. We fuck this up all the time.
We're so
but
good at
okay.
being discreet.
No. Okay. No,
Yes.
we do well on reconnaissance missions.
Yeah, it's usually the
Measure twice,
execution of
cut
the-
once.
Right. Right. All right. Yeah. Do you guys have any oppositions to that?
No.
Okay.
Lord,
Let's go.
should we check with the Lord first? Good Lord. His Lordship. You're all right with this plan?
No, not good Lord, because I don't want to be confused for. Well, maybe I do.
I liked the benevolent Lord Captain Quinn Southwind.
I mean, I did get y'all here.
And he also did give money to the poor and stuff.
Holder of the sacred chalice of reeks.
Meanwhile, we have Hoblet Slayer of Doors over here.
Bam.
All right. Anyways, let's head to the house, or this address or whatever, and let's just kind of get an idea of what it looks like, then go from there.
Okay, so you get there, and it's a very nice place. It's on a parkway, so there's a parkway out front of it. All other very well-appointed, reasonably large brick houses.
Okay.
Do you ever
So
wonder
this-
why you park on a driveway and drive on a parkway?
No,
on, man.
let's get on with this. Nobody wonders that ever.
Do you ever wonder why there are interstate highways in Hawaii?
Yeah. All the every morning.
These
We're
are the things
looking-
that keep James up at night.
Stay with me here,
That's why I
Hoblet.
don't sleep.
Stay with me here.
ever
Why
wonder
call
why
it a
the
puma?
label
It
says
doesn't
jumbo
really look
shrimp?
like a cat.
You're like, shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
All right.
Okay.
Parkway house. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to derail us.
Yeah, you did.
I did. A little
ADHD.
bit.
Yeah, that's exactly what you did.
Mission accomplished.
You know what you did, Howard.
So what does this house look like?
So this house, so it's a large 2-story brick house.
Okay.
We're looking at least 150 feet wide. The dimensions like the Home Alone house, like a big sort of place.
Oh, big house.
Yes.
Okay. How far is it from the
2
nearest neighbor?
stories. The nearest neighbors.
I don't like the implications
Are-
of this looking like the Home Alone house.
I don't either.
Because we are looking to rob it.
Bucket of tacks pouring down a set of stairs.
Flamethrower when you open the door.
Yeah, except it's not white; it's brick. There are a few less windows on the front.
Okay.
Neighbors the lots aren't that close together. It's not quite like you would expect downtown living to be. There's maybe maybe about 40 feet in between each house.
Okay.
They all look somewhat similar in dimensions, but all have their own unique flair.
I would like to have Slim Shady, being her tiny self, just kind of maybe float around the house a little bit.
Okay.
Just kind of take a look around, like maybe check out the back. Just like, is there a rear entrance, a side entrance? Is there a garage? No, I'm just kidding. A garage.
Do they have security cameras, guard dogs?
Well, I don't know about security cameras, but
I'm going to cast
all kinds
invisibility
of
on
weirdness.
Slim Shady,
oh, perfect.
and that way we can
Okay.
kind of alleviate any sort of issues with that.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So a few things Slim Shady can notice from the outside. The lawn's well manicured. The bushes are kept. It looks like this place is being lived in.
Okay.
Not really any dirt. There's no private vehicle here or anything like that.
Okay.
Whether or not the owners don't own one, they just take public transit, or whether they're away on business for the day, you don't know. But through at least the kitchen window in the back, Slim Shady can see servants moving around.
Okay, how many?
At least 2 in the kitchen.
At least 2 in the kitchen. Okay. I mean, I can charm up to 2. Just, people. But then again, the last time I tried to charm somebody, it didn't work out so well.
I can charm a few with my rapier.
Oh, boy. Let's keep the innocent people.
Trixie's getting thirsty.
It's not much of a heist if we just murder our way to the jewel, so... how about if she floats up to the second story?
On the outside of the house still.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
All of the curtains are drawn and she can't see anything
Okay.
in through them.
All right. Wonder what other kind of... I mean, because she's invisible right now, so I want to take advantage of the fact that she's invisible. I mean, there's nothing open, though. It's not like any of these servants are, like, opening doors or, like, there's nothing...
There's no
like,
open windows.
There don't appear to be no.
Yeah, 'cause it's not like summertime
You're
either.
hitting you're hitting Indian summer into autumn at this point.
Right. So it's like, no one's going to be opening windows and stuff like that to air out their house or whatever. It's getting a little cooler, which is unfortunate. Is there, like, a cellar entrance by any chance on the outside?
Not that you can see.
Okay, just curious. Like, I'm trying to think about what our, egress and, like, points are and things like that. Like, I want to know everywhere.
Front door, back door, side door.
There's a front door. There's a back door into the kitchen. There's also a balcony off the center back.
Okay, but the curtains are drawn there, you said.
The curtains are drawn, and there's a sliding door there, but you don't know the status of it.
Okay. Anywhere else do you think I should send her, guys?
Is there a chimney?
Oh, a good question.
That is a very good question. Yes, there is a chimney.
Can I send her down the chimney?
You can.
Okay, very slowly and carefully.
Is there any smoke coming out of the chimney right now?
There is no smoke coming from
Okay.
it.
That's good. That would be very bad. All right, she's infiltrating, so let's just be very careful. Oh, I have to be very careful on her behalf, so.
Okay,
right.
so Slim Shady attempts to go down the chimney and is met with a closed flue.
Ah, damn it. Okay, well, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to have her...
Unfortunately, it's not quite fire burning season.
Right, all right, well, I'll send
There's
her...
only one chimney.
Come on.
What kind of
Yes.
shack is this?
A shack with
Well-
one chimney.
Do you know how they do home heating here in the city?
No, I don't.
It's a very magical city, so I'd
Okay.
assume that there's
Yeah,
probably...
there are a few ways to do it. The northern way, generally, of getting heat and doing a lot of things, how they would do in your hometown, Hoblet, is actually captive fire elementals in steam tanks.
I think here that's like there's a franchise like Marcus Mage's Heating and Cooling or something like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah, a lot of this is powered off of the gigantic lake convergence in the middle of the city.
Right.
Actually supplies power to the entire city.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it's kind of like Midgar, except it's magic that's freely coming out of the earth, and Shinra isn't here, and it's not quite that post-apocalyptic, pre-apocalyptic weirdness going on.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
All right, well, I'll bring Slim Shady back up then, since obviously this chimney route was a great idea, but unfortunately can't get any farther. Doesn't really give us too much to go on. And I mean,
Mail slot.
I'd assume that wherever the jewel is, it's probably not going to be on the first floor. It's probably going to be some safe on the second floor in the basement somewhere. Like, we have to find a way to sneak in, though.
Is there a milk box? Is there a mail slot?
Yes.
Let's say that there's a mail slot on the front door. I don't know how they do milk, and I wasn't really planning to get that far into the minutia of this city yet.
Right, but a mail slot could be an entrance point for Slim Shady.
Yes. But for us.
But maybe we should, like, if we're gonna do mail slot, because there could be some noise with that at night and stuff, or during the day and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to alert anybody to any potential goings on. Maybe at night I can send her in. She might even be able to like open the door for us from the inside.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that could be a way in, or at least maybe like, go to the back and then open the door in the back for us, like so we can maybe not walk in the front door. So that's an idea. Because like obviously we wouldn't be busting windows and like making noise and attracting attention to ourselves. Like we want to kind of get in and get out as best as we can. And I assume a house like this has to have some sort of internal security, so I don't think it's going to be like the easiest of jobs. But if we can at least get in unnoticed, we might be able to just contain whatever happens to the inside of the house.
So let's come back at night.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, this is. Would you say this is a successful recon? Like, is there anything else you guys want to check out?
No, I'm cool.
I mean,
We
I
should
wouldn't
go.
say
We should go try to buy some thieves' tools. Someone needs to use thieves' tools.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take that responsibility.
What we might want to do
Mm-hmm.
is come back in the like
Yeah,
very
but,
early morning,
Well, yeah,
because
okay.
they
well
might
then.
light a fire at night, and then in the very early morning, the whatever might be going on in the chimney could be quelled, and the flue will be open.
But then we don't have as much time if light comes.
Right.
What kind of timetable are we working on here?
Well, you
don't even
you don't
know.
know how long it's going to take for us to do this. I mean, that's a good. I mean, I hear what you're saying there. It's not a bad idea, and this is we have to make sure that we have a good. We have to have a good plan.
Let's just go kick the door down.
Hoblet, can I just remind you what happened the last time we just smashed the door down?
But that was your idea.
Right.
This is mine.
I don't think it's any better.
Fine for now.
Okay.
Plus, if we're going back to High Rock, we might not want to put any more door-smashing headlines in the whatever newspapers
Yeah,
circulating.
we don't want to like make enemies in every city we go to. We're trying to make a good name for ourselves, or at least
We're
like,
trying to
somewhat
make money.
famous and
Yeah,
get
I
some
hear the
money.
murders do great with that.
Hey, he got the title of Lord out of it, so.
I didn't necessarily say I was saying that sarcastically.
Oh, okay.
Maybe, but
So,
okay,
all right.
kinda.
I think we have at least enough to go on to come back here at night, and I would like to come at like late night, because I doubt there's going to be a lot of servants, at like the overnight. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be less foot traffic, people sleeping, and we don't even know if the owner's home either.
We're not looking to necessarily break in tonight,
Mhm.
are we?
Yes.
We could.
Okay.
Why not? What are we waiting for?
All right.
We could. I mean, we don't have Ezra with us, which is unfortunate, but I'm wondering if, because, he's got that sweet pass without a trace, and also magical darkness he can use with those key points.
He just likes the drink a bit too
I mean,
much.
we should definitely get these tools. I think these tools are a great idea.
Yeah.
And because we have some folks here who, I mean, like, we may not be necessarily proficient, but we at least have, like, dexterous people that could at least attempt it.
I have
Well,
sleight
I'm
of
not looking
hand.
at you, Hoblet, but the rest of us are pretty dexterous. So, shoot, this is like this because the entrance is everything. I feel like.
Big time.
See. Okay.
Are the servants all human by any chance?
They appeared to be.
Okay. Just another.
I mean,
I hate to like be like a broken record, but like,
We need a plan.
we need a plan, and like,
Right, so here's-
some of our plans have worked out so well that we've disguised ourselves, like made some people invisible, disguised other
can
people.
Hoblet tell you his plan?
Yeah.
This is how the Smasher pulls off a robbery.
Here we go.
We wait
By
till
the way, have we left the
Yeah, I think we're
premises?
walking away
We're
now.
walking
Just
away,
like yeah,
okay.
maybe have
Back
like
at the
a
end.
hushed discussion.
Yes.
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 Is there like a one-stop adventuring shop, like a Bloodbath and Beyond here or something like that?
Whoa!
There's nothing you really see here. This is a very residential area.
Okay.
I mean, there's some artsy stuff going on just a little bit to the south of here, but that's the sort of thing you might want to go to the runner house and check on. They may be able to refer you somewhere.
Yeah, I just want to find somewhere for us to buy some thieves' tools. Because we'll use some of the maybe some of the upfront gold we have or whatever. Like I'll cover Quinn's
Yeah.
expenses or whatever because he spent a bunch of money on that ship.
All right, so
And
you're
get him
close
some
enough
tools.
where you could bounce into the Tarantis East House.
Okay.
That's, maybe about 20 degrees and, a quarter mile south.
Okay, let's pop in there real quick.
Okay, so you guys pop into the runner house, and they're able to tell you, oh, yeah, just up the street, there's a good tool shop.
A tool shop.
Yeah, tools.
Oh, right.
Tools.
Tools. Yep, understood.
I'm like, yeah, it's the future, man. We don't judge.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny.
Because it's not representative of today.
And it's not the future.
Maybe like a Hector's Hardware?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess if Hector was a little shady, sure. Who's this Hector guy anyway? Does he know something?
I don't.
He's not snitch, is he?
Oh boy.
Of course not. We don't roll with
I think
that
I might need to
kind.
talk to Hector.
Yeah, you do that.
I
You
don't-
do that.
I don't even
Oh,
know.
I will. I will.
Who is Hector?
I don't know. You're about to be occupying the same ditch as Frank.
Wait, what happened to Frank?
It's none of your business what happened to Frank.
Okay.
Unless you're looking to go there too.
No, I like where I'm at right now.
What, about a foot and a half off the ground? You wouldn't be going far.
Okay, well, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah, well, that makes one of us.
Yeah, okay, great. Now, I'm going to walk out. Tarantis East is a whole different animal. I thought
It
this
is a
city
whole
was so
different
nice
animal,
and
right? Nick, I was a dick.
huge dick. All right,
All right.
well, let's go to this tool shop, quote unquote,
All right.
and I'll drop the 25 gold to get him some thieves' tools.
Yeah, it's a nondescript storefront. It actually looks like a gift shop. They got a back room.
Bet it's run by a couple of shady white guys.
Well, I mean, they're dwarves, so I don't know if white really... Does color matter much to the dwarves? Maybe. I don't
No.
know.
Color matters much in this world at all,
You probably not. I
unless you're like a drow or something. Where,
Yeah.
Right.
look, borderline purple people lives matter.
There you go.
So, what if we just wait until the people aren't home like happened today?
Right, but like, I mean, we'd have to have someone like literally standing watch out front or like somewhere nearby to like kind of observe the comings and goings. It's not a worse idea.
Shady.
Well, I have to be within 100 feet of her.
In the house, you'll be within 100 feet of her.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
We go to the door. We knock on the door.
Uh-huh.
There's 2 servants on the first floor. Tie them up. We don't have to kill anybody. We tie them up. Throw them in a closet. And then we roll upstairs and we see what's up. We're going to have to do what we have to do upstairs anyways, but we're in and we know the homeowners aren't home.
They will
So
have
we
seen our
don't
faces, though.
we don't have to kill anyone. So we don't live here.
Are you sure the homeowners aren't home?
We don't
Well,
know.
we could scope it out again, but if there's no
Like
if there's
monitor
no vehicle
comings
or
and
anything
goings and-
outside,
So you're gonna maybe lurk on the street for a while in a van to case the place? Because I feel like I didn't want this to be Home Alone, but you might be turning it into it.
We're the sticky bandits.
You
Why?
know,
No, nobody.
I
Home
was
Alone
at
one
least
was the
gonna
Wet
go a little
Bandits.
more
Yeah, right,
elegant,
right.
like the Thomas Crown Affair, or the
I kind
Ocean
of wanted
Waves
to
or
try
something.
to. All right, so
hear it, Paradale.
I kind of wanted to try to like sell like a house painting or like pest removal service.
That's a great idea. That's a great idea.
I think I wanted. How does everybody feel about like?
Yeah, like
getting
we are,
ourselves
yeah, we're
up
just here to
as,
service
like-
the house.
Yeah,
Maybe
because we can sell it.
Yeah, and we don't even have to have all of us there. Like Quinn can turn people invisible for a little bit if we need to. I guess it may not be
I
necessary.
probably should sit this play out.
I agree.
If we're trying to
Ju-
charm
just
our
to
way
case
through
the
the
joint,
house,
right?
as
Like just to case the joint.
no, if you
Or
see
is
the
that just our
jewel,
way
thief
in?
the jewel.
I
You see the jewel.
yeah.
If you get eyes on and you don't take it,
You're
I'm
gonna stay in.
kick you in the
You're
shin.
you're gonna stay in the van then,
yeah.
and like keep an eye on the
Look out.
outside. Is what you're saying?
You're the lookout
Yeah.
Hoblet's the lookout.
slash
Great.
the getaway driver.
Well, I mean, do you want me in there?
No.
Right.
No,
I don't. We
All
may
right.
we may need your strength at some point. Is
Right.
there like a way like
So here's
can't
my-
get walkie-talkies. so
here's
that's
what
like-
comes to mind.
Prestidigitation can be something we can do to cue him in that we need him inside.
Yep.
Oh my god, yes, and
actually not a bad idea.
So, all right, so we sell ourselves as a pest removal service. You prestidigitize some weird
Well,
Well, I can't.
Creepy
either one of
crawlies.
us.
Oh, you can too?
I can too.
Nice.
Yeah, I have the cantrip.
we prestidigitize some creepy crawlies.
You've always done it because you're the.
Oh, I have minor illusion for that actually,
Okay,
so I can even make it look like real pests.
yeah.
Okay. And I'll
So
sit
we
in the
like
van.
we knock on we noticed something outside your house here. This like needs
Your
to be
neighbors
taken care
have
of.
your neighbors have
we
had
can-
our
I can even-
service. We came to see.
Right. I can even make it look like a termite nest or something like that. Like put like a little termite nest somewhere on the property or whatever.
Right.
Because there's I know it's brick, but there's still wood there, right? Dave, did you say?
It's brick. There's some wood like around the trim,
Okay,
like
perfect.
around the trim of the windows.
Because I can easily like minor illusion like a termite nest somewhere on the property and be like, hey, we noticed that there's this there, like we're offering this pest removal service, we're new in town, so we're actually offering a free trial or something like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so that way, like, it's be a hard way to say no because it's like, hey, like, we're just trying to make a name for ourselves as a pest removal service. Like, we'll do this for you for free if you write a good review for us later. And we'll have Hoblet be the termite
it.
removal, and he'll just sit out there and, like, keep an eye on the outside while he's pretending to, like, work on this termite nest. And, like, we'll go inside and check out the rest of the property, make sure that the infestation didn't, like, go any further.
Sure.
And that could be our way in.
Right.
Do we?
I
Have a
think it
plan
would be. I think it would be more conspicuous if we did not charge.
You think so?
Yeah.
Maybe have an introductory rate?
Yeah.
Just something to sell it to make it more appealing.
Yeah. Just say we're trying to get a foothold.
More
We'll
appealing
we'll
than
give
we're
you a
here
cut
right
rate.
now to remove bugs from your house. Like they're gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, but maybe they have a guy for that already. That's what we're trying to like undercut the person.
Who's got a designated bug guy?
Our lead-in is this. We're going around the
Tight knit town, man.
We're going around the
It's
neighborhood
the biggest city in the
trying
world.
to get leads, and we noticed this sign of an infestation on your home.
Right. Perfect. Let's do it. I like that a lot.
Yes.
That's a great idea, Paradol.
You're welcome for the plan.
You had a great plan. I'm so proud of you.
All right. So here's what I think should.
It always works on paper.
Right. Just like the coach drew it up. I imagine this is gonna go down just as planned.
Well, it sounds great on paper, and
shouldn't
it
be
sounds
alarmed
even
at all
better.
that the
It
whole
sounds like a
second
great
floor is a
plan that could
fucking
just
mystery.
blow up splendidly. On
I mean,
our
I have a
faces. This
really-
could
I have
go
a-
fantastically awry.
I have a really good like deception score, so like I technically should be, as long as like my dice don't fail me, I should be able to talk these people into this.
Heroes.
And shut up.
Curse me for making it that name.
I feel like at some point you should be like busy like doing some sort of like paperwork so you can fly.
So I can use my forgery kit?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Felix has half a
And-
chub right now.
At the same time, you need to appear
That's
busy doing something
disturbing.
so that you can fly Slim Shady around for more.
See, I
Nice.
can't, like, when I do that, though, I'm blind completely to my own senses. So that could be problematic if people are trying to talk to me, or even, like, I can't see anything or hear anything when I'm doing that, when I'm controlling her.
But she would be
Can you feel anything?
in close enough proximity that
You can still see or hear what's going on.
I mean, Dave, tell me if this would be an abuse of the familiar spell, and then we can go off of that. Now, a pseudo-dragon is still, like, an intelligent creature.
Yeah.
And I can communicate telepathically with her.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if, rather than controlling her myself, if I just give her a simple command to maybe under the invisibility spell or something like that, to scope out the house.
I think you can be there and be like, I just need to go back to the truck to work up some paperwork.
Oh, okay, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. I figured the best you could do is sort of an autopilot present where
Right.
you can't, you're kind of looking through the paper, like, so like reality's, at best a transparency over
You're a
what you're
glitch in
seeing.
the
through
matrix.
Okay,
there.
yeah, I just want to make sure
Enough that you
yeah.
could fake writing on a sheet of paper while controlling it, but you probably couldn't write real words while you're doing
Right.
it.
So maybe I'll do that away from everyone who can witness it. Right. Right. Okay, I like that. Like, we're trying to cover every possible base here so that
Yeah.
it's almost like
I don't want
I
to
don't
rules
wanna
lawyer
say-
that because I like what you're doing. I
Right.
like that it. I really want to rule of cool that too.
Right. I'm putting as much thought into this as I possibly can because I really don't want to let these guys down again.
I love this. This is
Okay.
great. I mean,
like
how
that
many
you
words
feel
have come
such.
out of my mouth outside of this in the last 5 minutes?
Right.
You guys have been driving this, and it's awesome.
Right. And I mean, I will say that like I'm that much more into this plan because I forgot one of my character flaws is that I'm convinced that no one can ever fool me the way I fool others. So,
Jesus, that's an awful character flaw.
right. So
It's beautiful
It
though.
makes everything that you do make so much sense now. Though.
right. So I have to like I feel like I have to like this is the course of action.
Yes, you're in.
Okay.
So am I really in a van?
Now hold on. Because now we need to get a van.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad you went there. I'm glad that you thought of that detail.
Because now we have like a setup like montage and like we're turning this into Ocean's 11 here, guys.
Yeah.
Except this is Ocean's 4 right now.
Yeah, where do we get a cheap van that we can then
I
topple
don't know. Is
into
there like a
river
zip car
later?
service here or something like that? That we could just doctor up the side of it real quick? Is there a
Well-
final service?
Okay, so
I mean,
They're valued vans.
there has to be some underground like vehicle procurement service.
So what I will say, and I get to make some thrilling social commentary out of this, is even though this is the steampunk era, they still got Uber before we did.
Oh.
Quick aside: Buffalo does not.
Buffalo
have
doesn't have
Uber.
Uber.
Largest
It's
city
coming.
in the United
In
States.
July.
I did hear that there was a sign off last
That's
week.
what she
Yeah,
said.
it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
That's what she said.
We're like
It's
the
what she
largest
said.
city in America that does not have Uber, basically, right?
Yes.
Is
Well, we're the
Is that
second
the-
largest city in New York State.
I'm just saying we're the largest city in the United States that does not have
an
Uber, I
Oh,
believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's bullshit.
It's turbo bullshit, but give it a couple of
Are there
months.
any cities that are smaller than us that have Uber?
I'm sure.
Oh yeah, for
Many.
sure.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
before we digress too far again,
Lincoln,
yeah,
Nebraska.
How I guess
Or
like
Uber. I'm not sure how the kids.
because I don't want to go back into this East runner house because there are a bunch of.
Wow, well, if you
jabronis in there,
Now that
but-
we know that, Hoblican could do the talking.
Maybe we go back to the other side of the city and inquire with the people who were really sweet with us if there is some sort of temporary rental service that we can. Because I don't want to buy a van. What the hell are we going to do with the van after this?
Burn it.
drive it.
Right? Who knows?
Drive it into the sea?
Yes, that's exactly what you do with this van afterwards.
Destroy the evidence?
Yes,
Push it over a cliff.
But that's such a waste of gold.
Put a bed in the back,
dude.
I'll buy
I mean,
it.
it depends on how much we're investing in that van.
Okay,
Right.
let's find out. Where can we go, Dave? Is there
Okay,
somewhere?
so at the east side, the west side. I
Right.
need to get my directions straight here. You guys can go back to the runner house. You go back to the, I guess the operations desk.
Not Frank.
Joe's there.
Yeah.
His name was Joe now.
Pretty
so.
sure it was
Joey.
Joey, yeah.
That's
Yeah, it was
Frank
it.
and
Joey.
Joe,
He was
Frank and Joey.
Joey.
the Hardy Boys.
There we go. Because for some
Such a
reason,
raging clue right now. Sorry.
we got jizzy accents in this town, and I don't know why I'm doing it.
Well, I mean, I've been doing it pretty much in every region on the other side
I
of
know.
this continent. So, like, whatever. Like, it's
I
just,
feel like it's literally the accent of this area.
Yeah, it's just
It's
a
the
whole
accent of
world
almost
full
every
wild
area.
guys.
Of the
It's
whole
one of the
continent.
accents we come up with when we can't think of anything better to do.
right.
Well, it's the easiest accent to do too.
It really is, because my God.
Especially when you think of like.
I kind of hacked my way
hard-nosed
through that
people.
French accent, and dear God help all of
You
us
mean that
if I.
French turning into German accent? No comment.
Oh dear God!
Here's the
Oh, it could've-
address.
It could have gotten worse. I haven't tried like English or Cockney or anything like that because that would be really horrific.
Yeah, you saved that for me. I butcher it too, but I still like doing it.
I tried that for
horrible.
Quinn and it ended
It's
up
an A for
not
effort.
working.
I'm not a voice actor.
works.
I'm a goddamn writer.
I don't think any of us are voice actors or really professional comedians or anything of that. Like, we're just a bunch of
But
dudes
we're gonna
playing
be.
D&D.
A guy can dream.
A guy can
Look, making up funny voices isn't what I do. Other than Herdell here, he's got the whole thing going on. See, I ain't got that.
The hoy and the gleavin.
Glavin. There to lead.
Right on to some Jerry Lewis bullshit going on up in here. All right, so
Vans.
vans,
And where to find them.
Vance?
vans.
I knew a Vance once.
Oh my.
All right, enough asides.
All right,
We can't help
Well-
ourselves.
there's a few places you could go. Now I know where we got Frank. Dude can't read, but he knows vehicles a little bit. Hey, Frank. So,
Good old Frank.
Frank.
Does Frank come out?
yeah, Frank
He's
does come
still
out.
alive.
Yeah, Frank's still alive.
It was a different Frank.
Must have been a different Frank.
Or
Wait,
the,
why
dude-
were
or
we
the
worried
guy
about-
at the East Side house is full of shit.
I guess so.
Oh.
I was really worried for Frank there.
Yeah. No, Frank comes out.
Okay.
And Frank can't read, but he knows his vehicles a little bit. So Frank, these guys they need a van for the evening for a job. What can we do? Let's see. I think I may have changed Frank's accent here, and I don't really
I don't care.
Let's see.
Might I
Well,
add
we could,
one that is maybe disposable?
What kind of shady shit are you getting me into here?
None of your business.
You literally came to us for help. Now, I might not know the squiggly lines that well, but I know I'm using literally properly here. And so you literally came to us for help. So you have, quite seriously, made this my business.
It's,
All
the,
right.
it's the job that we were inquiring about yesterday.
Okay. See? How hard was that? How hard, short man?
Charisma's not my strong point.
No fucking shit.
So, Frank,
All right, so there's a couple of places we could go. We got I hesitate to call them vagrants, the wanderers south of the city. They'd probably try to sell you one, maybe with a dog. But
I love dogs.
A dog?
dogs.
You
Just
Dog?
you mean
tell them you're getting the van for your ma.
It's for me, ma.
me, ma? Yeah.
But now that I think of it, there's some unfortunate boxing accidents going on there. So there's a rental where you could just rent one for a day for about 50 gold.
Okay. Now, when you say rent,
It means you have to return it.
okay.
Now,
Okay.
Define rent.
Now,
The fuck you mean defy rent?
Quinn, just bear with me a moment. Do they have conditions on how it's brought back?
Do they care what
Are you
condition their
fucking kidding me
condition
here?
is in?
Like if there's some extra lettering on the side or something, like if we have to doctor this van up for a moment.
It's a rental van.
Okay.
My God, do I need to get out the crayons?
Okay. You
We
know,
can
never
use
mind. Never mind.
crayons on the van?
Stop it.
All right, this is fine. Let's get out of here.
I literally have no words.
Well, thank you for your help, I guess.
Yeah. Let's
Just go
let's go to the vehicle.
go
place.
rent
Let's
a
get out of here.
goddamn van and leave me the fuck out of this.
Okay.
God damn it, Joey.
All right. So, guys, essentially, what he's trying to say is that this is not a disposable vehicle,
All right.
but it's not that expensive to rent one.
And also,
So-
I was just worried about it being traced to us, but we have a master forger, so we're not worried
Yeah,
about
actually, okay, now this might be a bit of a stretch again, but would I be
Okay.
able to use my forgery kit to maybe paint like a logo or some sort of like on the side of the van that we can easily just like wipe off later, just to kind of like make us look like we're a professional pest removal company.
Like dry erase markers.
You could do
Or
that.
crayons.
Or there's this thing they invented in the civilized world here called adhesives. You might be able to stick something to the side of the van with.
Right.
Like magnets?
How do they work?
And just glue.
Magnets they're well
Still too
understood,
advanced.
but
Okay.
not the kind of magnets you'd put on the side of cars here. We haven't quite hit that kind of fabrication yet. They're kind
there's
of
no bump. There's no
chunky,
like bumper magnets.
They're still awful chunky rocks that stick to each other.
All right, let's find maybe okay, that's fine. Let's go rent the van first. Maybe we'll
right.
find somewhere that has like some adhesive lettering or whatever we can just like kind of stick on, and then we'll just peel it off after we're done.
Okay.
I think we should inquire as to how much it would be just to buy outright as well.
The van.
Yeah.
If something were to happen, is there renter's insurance? Probably not. But like,
I don't know how deep this
Or-
world goes, man. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
I mean,
well, let's go inquire.
Okay.
Let's go down.
You
to
also could, like, what is this, DMV status? Like, how do you rent a van in fucking
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll
Tarantis?
go
Like,
find
Um,
out.
well, or, like, do we all have IDs, is what I'm asking you? Like, what do they just ask for? Our name? Like, what's what here?
We have a forgery kit.
I know what happens when you rent a car in New York State. I don't know what happens when you rent a van in Tarantis.
From a bunch of seedy
So
fucks
right,
south
so
of the
I'm
city.
just wondering what kind of collateral they're taking from us.
Now I'm writing a universe on the fly here, and when I was sitting
Right.
down planning this weekend, I had absolutely no plans on this being fucking Penske Rent-A-Van, but somehow here we are.
Right.
You didn't have to
So
work out
I'm
insurance in this plan.
I'm going to kind of the same way we skip over many meals and go over going to the bathroom unless someone's got the shits in this game. We're going to gloss over a lot of the bureaucracy and say that it's a 300 gold deposit and 50 to rent the van.
All right.
So we get the 300 back. If we
Obviously, the
return
deposit
van
is
in good condition.
right. Okay, I understand. So we can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Should we use some of the gold we were given up?
We
front
should
for this?
use all of Ezra's share to put down for the deposit. Since that. Okay, wait a minute. Raise your hand if you want to use Ezra's share. Am I the only one?
Yep.
I'm a pirate with morals.
We'll just split it.
Well, how much? Wait, hold on. So 25.
He's not here.
Math me.
Ball me
500
later.
divided by 5 is
500, we have
500.
500 each, right?
500 each.
So just each of us throw in 100 for this thing, or something like that.
Or we throw in all of Ezra's.
Well,
Quinn,
why
don't
don't
worry
we-
Well, it's a
about
$300 deposit. Does that include the $50 rental fee?
No.
50 gold rental fee.
Okay. So $300 down. So we each put in 60.
I mean, it's a good
So
spot to hold Ezra's
the final
money.
cost is
300 gold
about
downside.
tree fitty.
About $350.
But then we'd all have our money if we needed it for the trip.
I think we're okay.
All right.
Do we want to just hold
Yes,
all
so-
of the money in one? Like
Yeah.
you hold the 2,500,
Yeah.
and then whatever we have left at the end, we'll just split.
split it.
So
yeah.
I think that
yes,
would make it easier.
the cost of in gold is
Mathematically.
tree fitty, and you are renting from Luck and Ness truck movers or something. I don't know.
That's great. Okay, yeah. So we'll
Do
go
they have
there.
any
We'll pay
monster
the
trucks?
we'll pay the fee,
All right.
and then we'll maybe we'll drive it somewhere in
you
town.
have a white van. Well, now there's something.
There's the next part.
Yeah,
None of us know how to drive.
I was waiting to get here.
Wait, fuck. Wait a minute. Wait.
This plan is becoming more and more real
I'm
as time is
way
going
too
on.
short to drive.
In fact, actually, Quinn, you're the close. You're probably the closest we come to someone who even knows how to operate a wheel, let alone like
a vehicle
like a
in
vehicle.
any sort of way. Yeah. That's
So
what I
like
was
maybe you and you're also
just like a land ship.
This could be fun.
you're also the only one tall enough to see
That's
over the
also
wheel.
what I was thinking, is that I
So-
could actually reach the pedals.
Well, I think you have better odds than two of the people at this table.
And what's the
Yeah.
drive mechanism of this thing? Just like some jarred magic?
Is
again?
it
Yeah.
is it manual or is it?
Yeah,
Standard.
it's come to you with a filled capacitor.
Okay, that's good.
So it is, I guess you would technically call it an electric vehicle, which also means it has only one gear, which is going to make your lives significantly easier.
Yes.
Sweet.
Fabulous.
All right. So
Well,
standard. I don't
Quinn,
have to worry about.
why don't we maybe? Is there like a parking lot we can kind of like?
Practice. Can we have a training montage? Beep. On how to
I suppose there would
drive this
have to be
car.
parking lots.
Right.
Is there? My other question is there a reverse camera?
There is not a
first camera?
No.
Like
Get
when I'm
the
going
fuck out of here.
reverse camera. Look, dude.
It was a funny angle.
Thank you. It's a 4-ton truck, Tyrone. It's not exactly a bag of fucking peanuts, now is it? Yeah. So that being said, Quinn, why don't you just like,
God.
like we're all not gonna be in the van. Like you yourself, just give it a shot. Just
Okay.
give it a shot.
Yeah. Of
We'll watch from afar.
Of everybody in the party, Quinn does have the best dimensions to occupy the driver's
That's
seat.
kind of what I'm saying, and also the best acumen as far as like operating a vehicle of any kind. So
This can't be a complete disaster. So I'm let's just do this.
it's just
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Also-
I also that is one of my character flaws is I cannot deny a challenge.
You
So
go.
Excellent.
You go
I have been
practice.
challenged, and here we go.
Also, you need to practice while we get other things prepped. Like
Sure.
we need to buy supplies. We need to,
Right.
look,
What's some-
like,
I
we
feel
need
like you want to
supplies
watch
do we
this
need
train
here?
wreck first.
we
You
need
know,
adhesive like
Hoblet
lettering.
is watching.
and stuff
Hoblet
like that.
is watching.
Adhesive lettering.
I mean,
and
this is
some
where- this is
like, I
where-
have disguises, but we need like I don't know some sort of like extermination gear.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to when It's Always Sunny here. Why do we need disguises? They don't know who we are.
Okay.
Because we need to look the part.
So
Okay. I mean, what part?
Sorry, Dave.
Of pest removal.
Okay. So
Service.
at about
a
240 by
I guess.
3.5 miles or so, there's an Office Maximus.
Yes. And we could buy like some vinyl adhesive lettering or something like that.
At the very least, you could get double-sided tape and poster board.
Okay, guys.
But
Here's the most important question of all. What's our pest removal company's name?
Oh,
yes,
Not.
I want it to
fake.
be some kind of I want it to be some kind of alliteration, obviously.
I was thinking just like PD's pest removal. That's the first thing that came to mind.
Petey's pesky pest purgers. That's too much.
purgers. Are you lying about it in front of?
No, that's perjury.
authority?
But we're purging these houses of
Perennial
Purgers.
pest predators.
I don't like the other suggestions.
Yeah, the
that
perennial pest
perjury-
yeah, no. The perennial pest predators. Damn, this is the defining moment of this company right here, guys. Even if it's only for a day.
Is it at the very least? I feel like this is where we're gonna mine the clip for this episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, something with like critters or something like that, fucking.
Or something like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't,
the
well, I
tagline
don't know the
underneath it.
language. I don't know like the lingo that you can like.
I don't know. I've never worked in pest removal, so.
No,
I
like
think of good like
something-
synonyms to remove.
something tying in like crit 20 to critters. Crit your critters.
Crit your critters. See, even that, it's like, I feel like someone in the audience is gonna just totally school us on this and be like, you should have named it this, and I'm gonna hate my life.
You'll crit your pants at our prices.
There's the line.
I like that.
All right, we have to do it now.
You crit your pants at our price.
So that was probably gonna be a very heavily edited like
Okay.
discussion,
We'll
but
name
like
it crit your
yeah.
critters.
Crit your critters. You're gonna crit your pants at our low prices. I can't even. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel there's
That's
just
it.
this
It's gotta
face,
be
like,
it.
just,
All
like,
right,
with
so
that,
let's
like,
get all the
clown
letters for that,
smile.
and then we're gonna get. I don't know. Why don't we like make our logo like the logo of like a D20 crushing like a termite or something like that, or like a cockroach or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
something like
perfect. Done. Hey Phil, if you're listening and you're an artist, have at it, buddy.
Shout out.
Yeah. We'll have a real shout out to him at the end, but.
Right.
Anyways, that's it. Crit
All
your
right.
critters. We're getting the lettering. We're sticking it on the sides. We're like, decking this van out so that tomorrow
This game couldn't have gotten any more meta.
we got this shit.
Hey, make me a dexterity check for driving the van around.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
go back
here we
to
go.
that. Ooh. So it's a dex save?
We're gonna
Dex
call
check,
it just
dex
a
check.
dex check with proficiency. Yeah.
Well, I already have proficiency.
It's okay. You don't have the dex hex.
I Boo this man.
I thought we nixed the Dex Hex.
Oh no, I kept
And
all
they
those
just
in.
let it fall off at the end of combat.
For those that can't see, I just rolled a critical 20.
All right, good sign.
Oh, yes.
Mario fucking Andretti behind the wheel.
Okay, so this
a good
is
omen.
all right. Ready
Good
for
omen.
this? All right. So Quinn kind of just like rubs his hands together, spits in both hands, puts his hands on the wheel, hits the shift, presses on the gas pedal, and just does like donuts in the center of the parking lot.
Is this really what
And
he
then
does?
screeches to a halt right next to Paradil.
Damn it.
Rolls down the window and goes, "Beat that."
Beautiful.
I just
Right
quit my
around
pants.
that time,
just crit
there's a cafe next to the Office Maximus. There's a live band playing outside, and they launch into a rendition of Panama. Because that's what a critical 20 gets when you're driving vehicles.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
But you're hearing the guitar like in an accordion or something like that, but it works.
Oh my
it
goodness.
works.
Wow. Wow.
Just making a name for myself one nat 20 at a time.
I
I
think so, right?
Yeah, that 20 pretty much obviates you from ever making rolls, except in like extreme traffic now. You know
yeah.
how to drive the van.
Yeah, I feel like that couldn't have come at a better time.
That was great, Quinn.
That was
Nice
awesome.
job.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it saves us from one monstrous headache. I feel like that could have come our way
Yeah.
That definitely could
any
have
number
gone
of
downhill
times.
fast.
That just you're the getaway driver.
True.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are set up. What kind of clothes are you wearing, by the way?
Well, I feel like for pest removal, we should obviously have some sort of like fumigation outfits for like when we're doing the job, but maybe just like we'll have some, I don't know, like maybe just like a general, like, I don't know, like a polo and khakis.
No, we definitely
With
got
name
like
badges?
coveralls.
Yeah,
Coveralls.
coveralls.
Like,
Coveralls it
Working
is.
coveralls are a thing that you could get from a tool store or something.
Okay, we need names, right? And so there's gonna be our code names, obviously.
Yes.
Mine's Ezra.
Mine's Shalandria.
You don't want to go with Bocephus?
Yeah, I'm going with Bocephus.
No, we don't want to draw any attention to High Rock at all.
That's true. We
where
have to
we're
go
headed.
back there. Yeah,
We're headed to High Rock.
I'm serious. I want mine to say Ezra.
No, man.
No, that's not a good idea at all.
Why? We don't look anything alike.
Yeah, but
It's the name.
we don't
Yeah, but
want to track
You're also
any...
a dwarf named Ezra. That's like the strangest thing I think anyone's ever going to see. So
Fine.
I'll be.
Troblet.
You know what, Hoblet?
I mean, he's not the most
come up with
creative,
a name
but,
for
you know.
we'll come up with a name for you.
Okay,
At least
no,
he tried.
no, Hoblet, take this.
Adult
That's
onset
exactly
inspiration?
what Hoblet would use as his fake name.
Is that
It's
adult
tr-
onset inspiration?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's all
Like-
onset inspiration.
Like, that's,
Troblet.
Troblet is exactly what he'd use. It's what he
Schmoblet.
thinks would
He
be
already
creative, but
doesn't
nobody
see the
else.
point
yeah.
of using fake names. He just wants to kick the door
No, that's
down.
the
so-
best fake name Hoblet could really come
Troblet.
up with.
Wow.
Troblet. That's beautiful.
My name's Plimpo.
Plimpo. I literally can't even write. Yes, literally can't
So-
even write now.
Quinn flashes his name tag, and it says Wind, and that's WYNDE.
Why is it got to be like that, man? All right, that's fine. It's something.
I'm not physically present in the world, and I want to facepalm.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't like that name. Can we take that back? Actually,
Yes.
Nope. Yeah,
We haven't
that's part
arrived
of
at
my
the
actual
house yet.
name.
We're just getting suited up.
I'm going to be Flabbergast.
Oh, yeah.
That's not
Yes,
good, yeah.
you usually are.
We're just trying
Yeah.
to think of a word that can be spelled very bizarrely.
So Troblet and Plimbo are already on board.
No. Plimpo.
Plimpo?
Plimpo.
Apologies, Plimpo.
Plimpo. Yes. Apologies to any Plimbos out there.
Right.
And
Sorry you got a shitty name, Plimbo.
yeah,
Should have
Plimpo.
been named Plimpo.
is it Plimbo or Plimpo?
Po.
Plimpo.
P is in penis. LIM. P is in penis.
P as in
Thank-
Plimpo.
Oh.
L
Thank
as in
you so much
Limpo,
for
I as in
clarifying,
Impo.
James.
Do you ever see that Robert? What is it? Oh, it's like R is in Robert Logan. O is in oh my God, it's Robert Logan. B as in begatst. That's Robert Logan.
Gotcha. No, I haven't seen it. Quinn, what's your actual?
Yeah.
We need good code names here.
Yeah. Not Randy Randerson. Or Chet. You know, it took me till 3 watch
You
throughs
should
of Archer
be
to get that Randy and Chet were the names they
Herbert
always
Northwind.
used.
no.
No.
Herbert Hoover.
Also no.
Yeah. I'm cutting that one out.
Also no to that.
I'm angry. I can't come up with something.
It's okay.
How about
Nebulous.
no.
Such a good use of awkward silence there too.
Yeah.
Probably one of the longer silences we've really gotten to use here.
Yeah, true.
We fill up the airtime pretty well.
We-
It's economical.
Ryan. RION.
Of course.
Yeah, that's.
What's your last name? Because
Oh,
you're.
RHION.
Oh my.
Oh my God!
So it's Ryan. That's RHION.
What is that? Some kind of mononym?
These sound like the worst people on the planet. Troblet, Plimpo, and Ryan.
And Flabbergast.
Flabbergast.
How do you spell
Felix's name?
flabbergast?
However you want to spell it.
FLAB. No.
FLABBERGHAST.
It's got to have a GH.
Tromblet, Plimpo, Ryan.
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 Like Rhino, but
No, like some insufferable twat said it.
Exactly.
Ryan.
Ryan.
If anybody asks, my last name is Crinkle.
Plimpo Crinkle.
Yeah.
Don't worry, no one's asking.
No one's asking. No one's asking the exterminator what his last name is.
Yeah, my last name is Flubber Bubbler.
Riverwater.
I'm not writing that down.
Nope.
Stop. All of you.
Ryan
God,
Riverwater.
just stop. Okay, so
Oh my god, you sound like a kid I want to punch.
Yeah.
Like that just sounds like a kid you want to fucking punch right in the nose.
Especially because he
Ryan.
pronounces it Ryan.
Just because no one ever has.
Ryan Riverwater.
He has perfect blonde hair.
Oh
It's
my God.
parted to
Real
one
creepy.
side.
Is Riverwater spelled with an RH too?
R-H-I.
What's is
F-E-R.
Ryan wearing
Riverwater.
khakis with a navy blue blazer and boat shoes?
W-O-T-O-R. W-O-T-O-R.
Is he the boss? Is he the boss? Is he dressed in khakis and a polo?
No, I'm the driver.
Yeah.
Wait, so he's wearing khakis?
And a polo.
Sounds hideous.
Who's got the most charisma here again?
I have a score of
be-
18, so I
Yeah.
have +4, and I have +6 of deception.
Yeah, I have +5 for deception.
I have a 10.
Yeah, so 0.
So no.
Yeah,
I
no.
feel-
So
I
no,
feel
we
like-
don't want to.
I feel like maybe Felix should do most of the talking because he's going to have the paperwork on hand
Right.
as well, and he's going to be doing
And
all the
Quinn will be
writing.
my backup.
Yeah.
That sounds good. So we've got that. You've got your costumes. You've got your livery, as it were. Crit yourself. You got the van. You've got just about everything. All right. What time do you want to start heading over?
11 in the afternoon.
Now, I was thinking more like evening time.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if we go at night, it won't be a problem because.
Well, we should go over there when, like, maybe the maintenance people will be off duty, but the people who live there will be.
See, I don't want the homeowners.
Responsive.
Well, the homeowner's the only one who can make a decision on it.
Yeah, we have to be let in.
And we need to make these prestidigitized pests look disgusting. So, like, they won't even want to touch them.
4 o'clock.
4 p.m.
Yeah.
Because there's still daylight, but it's like, it's starting to set a little
And
bit.
it wouldn't
but
be
it's still-
weird for us to be happening
That's
by.
still business hours.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So you've got all your stuff. You've got your plan. You've got your things. You've got your van. And you are driving to...
Did you just rhyme?
Yes, I did.
loved
It was fucking beautiful.
That was awesome.
So, and you guys are driving away, and the camera stands still while you guys drive down the road, and your van fades off into the distance, and that is where we are going to end our episode.
Beautiful. Strong work, guys.
Yeah.
So we've got Plimpo, Troblet, Ryan, and Flabbergast
Ryan.
driving away.
Into the
Plimpo
sunset.
Driving
Jim Rome
away
fans
like,
out there,
like
it's
the
not
end
Ryan,
of the
it's
goddamn
Ryan.
Graduate.
Yeah, we need some sort of like
Ryan.
80s synth music playing as the credits roll.
I'll work on
Something
it.
like that. So this is 2 episodes in a row. We haven't ended on a down note.
Damn.
I
Doing
know, right?
good, guys.
Don't jinx
doing
It
well.
feels really.
I mean, my
really,
my nat 20 put us there, and I feel like a nat 1 is just gonna take
This is
it
the
all away.
only roll for this entire session.
It was.
It really was.
Thank goodness.
I know.
Yeah. Not only have I gotten away from combat, we didn't even do rolling this session, and
Well,
it was beautiful.
We
This was glorious.
We
as
rule
a
it cooled
session.
the whole thing.
Yeah. It was absolutely great.
This is the
So-
planning sesh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was awesome. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We'll turn it over to Francesco, who's not a social media Luddite, to get us through acknowledging people and talking about plugging us.
Yeah, so guys, if you liked what you heard, we are on Twitter and we would love to hear from you. We're at Hapless Heroes. Speaking of people who have hit us up on Twitter, I want to just throw out a quick shout out to Matt Bedencourt. He's at @the_rubber_ducky on Twitter, and this guy,
That's a good one.
yeah, and he's been like quoting our show constantly, like on Twitter, and just like loving every moment. He seems to like Hoblet a lot, which I mean that
Hoblet's
makes
very quotable.
that makes one of us at least.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding, dude. I love you. But
Doesn't feel it.
Matt, thanks so much for listening and like just making us feel really special.
I hope he enjoys Hoblet thoughts. Those are going to keep coming.
Yeah, those are gonna keep coming. Yeah, if you guys haven't heard yet, I'm on Twitter. I stole James's notebook the other day, and I've been putting up photos of his ridiculous scatterbrain notes. misspellings and all that fun stuff.
Yeah,
So-
Hoblet Thoughts, which has got to be like Jack Handy on Crocodile.
Yep, I hashtag that shit, so it's real now. I think.
Is that weird Russian mind control drug?
Yes, Jack Handy was the greatest.
Also,
Uncle Caveman.
also, we are on Facebook, and people who like us on Facebook, our friend Phil actually has been hitting us up a lot.
Billy Phil.
He actually told me the other day he's going to be doing some character drawings of all of us.
Oh, hell
yeah, cool.
So keep an eye
Yes.
on the Twitterverse and the Facebook pages for that stuff. I'll be posting that up as soon as he sends it in.
Yeah.
Thanks, Phil, for being such a supportive listener and such a good friend.
I've seen his drawings, not
Yeah.
these particular ones, but I don't think we'll be disappointed.
Yeah, he's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
If you have any artwork, post it on our subreddit. Our subreddit would be
we're
like
also on Reddit.
Yeah, I saw how you threatened your way into our subreddit, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Well, you don't think I get mob mail?
Yeah.
I was
I
thinking,
can operate
how
some
can I
chunks of the
creatively-
internet.
We've put Zach in charge of Reddit now, just because. Yeah, if you want, you can even engage with us on our subreddit. It's just our Hapless Heroes podcast. So if you want to discuss the show or anything like that, there, if you want to use more than 140 characters, join
fan
us.
theories.
Yeah.
Fan theories, whatever you want to do.
If
It's a
we
great
really
platform.
need to rename our subreddit, though, the _Hoblet.
Maybe I'll consider it. And if,
Yeah, you probably shouldn't. It's really bad.
Oh my God, there's so many more things I have to get through. Sorry. So we also have a Patreon page if you want to donate some money to these hungry nerds, because we got to feed these jerks every week. We just go to patreon.com, search Hapless Heroes. We have some fun rewards at each tier if you guys feel like we are worth your hard-earned dollars. If not, it's
$100
okay.
for nudes.
This is a free show, and we would continue to make it free. Like, we're not trying to make a quick buck off of this. We're just trying to support our operating costs if you have the dollars to spare and really like us that much.
Pizza tax.
Yeah, and finally, we would appreciate it if you left us a review on the podcast service of your choice. A 5-star review really helps us grow in the rankings and bring more and more listeners to this show, because I've noticed that we've actually gotten quite a few more recently and want to continue to grow the show. So thank you to all of our new listeners. Also, notice a shout out to our one listener somewhere in the Republic of Moldova, which was named on its own as one of our top 10 countries. So
Heyo!
shout out to Republic of Moldova.
Wrapping it.
Wherever you are, I love you.
Wherever you are, whoever you are.
Moldova's, I think, just, I want to say, east of Romania.
Sweet.
Well, look at Zach getting all fucking
Look
geographical
at
in
the
here.
big brain.
We needed someone to do it because I'm not good at this.
Some of your tasty beverage.
As well as all
to
of our
watch this
listeners
episode.
here in the U.S. and all over the world. I love all of you. Thank you so much for listening.
All right, so I'm glad Francesco did that because I am aware that Twitter exists and I generally forget that Patreon is a thing. So we walked straight into this episode and we're going to back it right back out. So we'll go right to left around the table playing the inimitable Captain and Lord Quinn Southwind. We have Mike.
I can drive.
Playing the completely imitable Hoblet the Smasher, we have James.
Next time I'm kicking down the fucking door.
The alliterative animal Felix Fizzlebottom, portrayed by Francesco.
We had a plan.
And portraying Paradil, aka Plimbo Slice, we have Zach.
Good night and good luck.
All right, and my name is Dave. I have been your host and Dungeon Master for this evening. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye now.
Love you,
Bye.
bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.